Welcome back to the action, everyone. Seven, 3-1 here in this consolation match to 15 in our men's pro doubles division. And William Sobek getting big and aggressive there in the middle of the court. Will get them to that 8th point first and trigger the end change here in this match to 15. So William Sobek and Christian Keenum currently out in front 8-3 over Ryler DeHart and Joey Farias. We will switch ends here with a built-in timeout. Again, Ryler DeHart, former professional tennis player. Pretty new into the pickleball scene, though. Definitely new at the pro level playing tournaments, so I assume we will continue to see his name, as well as wife Megan Fudge, as they continue to get more experience at this pro level and work on their games. Keenum in the black on the far end, Sobek in the red, continues serving. And DeHart a little impatient and aggressive there. Again, DeHart in the red, Farias in the blue on the near end. Nine, 3-2. Oh, Farias goes for the speed up but clips the net, giving Sobek the opportunity to recover and get back in there, but then the attack attempt from Sobek right into that tape. Really nice shot there from Farias. Floats that up the middle. DeHart frustrated with himself, telling himself, "You're there." And he was indeed, just didn't execute that quite how he wanted. Sobek takes one off the body there from Farias. And DeHart and Farias mounting a comeback here. This is just one match to 15 to stay alive here in our pro men's bracket. And definitely seeing some impatience out of young William Sobek. His style has always been very aggressive, looking to attack all the time. You can see that lends a little bit to some impatience sometimes, looking for that attack. He's taking the time here during this timeout. Stretch a little bit here. Might be dealing with a little tightness. As he is hoping to continue here in this match and continue on. Mike Baumgardner gets our players back on court. Ryler DeHart will serve us coming in from this timeout. 6-9-2. Oh, just misses that back corner.
7-9-2.
Nice reach there from Sobek. Getting up on those tiptoes to reach into the kitchen line. Big side out. Slim 2-point lead remaining for Sobek and Keenum. Farias comes across the middle, tries to poach that ball, but it wasn't really that attackable. Sobek and Keenum mix it up with their stacking. Oh, nice pickup from Farias. Oh. Oh my goodness. What a rally. William Sobek just ready for that speed up from Joy Farias. Punishes that ball with that forehand put away. Ten 7-1 here in this match to 15. Oh, again, speed up to that forehand of William Sobek. Gets a paddle on it, but this one sails a little long. Now DeHart and Farias mixing it up a little. Putting DeHart's backhand in the middle. Oh, beautiful little float right up the middle there. And again, that is the downside of putting two backhands in the middle. Leaves a little more opportunity for your opponent to try and take advantage. Ball dribbles over the tape, and Keenum is there, but just nothing he can do with that ball. Ball's called wide on the sideline by Farias. Keenum does not agree with that call, but our ref could not see that clear enough. Oh, we got a foot fault on Sobek. And we are tied up here at 11s. Farias and DeHart battling back here, finding their stride now, getting a few more errors out of Sobek and Keenum here in this match to 15, and a timeout called to try and slow the momentum and get this side out here. Tied at 11s here. It looks like this is going to be an exciting finish. I think it's really going to come down to which team can cut down on those unforced errors here as this match is nearing its conclusion. Big side out there for Sobek and Keenum. And there's that unforced error from Keenum now on his side. Neck clip there. Very helpful for DeHart. Again, still tied at 11s. And the sheer disbelief from Ryler DeHart there as he puts that ball into the net. An interesting offensive timeout, which we are seeing more and more lately from DeHart. He was obviously very frustrated with his error on the previous rally, was about to serve, looked like he was, recollecting himself, took a deep breath, and then calls the timeout. Definitely didn't talk to his partner, Joy Farias, about calling that timeout or if it needed to happen. He looks like he just needed one. So a good timeout if that is indeed the case. He's trying to take that extra little bit of time to compose himself, get his mindset back into this rally, shake off that error from the previous one. Right, in from the timeout. Ryler DeHart serving here 11-11-2. Just a little too high there from Keenan. Farias takes full advantage Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Ah, Sobek and Keenum with amazing defensive shots on that to stay alive. And then Sobek goes on the attack. Puts that into the net. Heartbreaking conclusion to a rally that they just had some amazing shots in. DeHart and Farias now. Oh, got a little confusion about who is the correct server. And the error from Keenan. And a match point here for DeHart and Farias after Sobek and Keenum were so in control at the beginning of this match. Can they hold them here? Oh, and a good speed up there from Farias. Sobek can't handle it, sends that ball wide, and a really good effort on both sides here. DeHart and Farias come out on top, though, 15-11. They'll move on in the bracket while William Sobek and Christian Keenum will be done for the day after valiant effort on their part. So congrats to both our teams here today. We will take a short break here on Championship Court number 2, and we have a Senior Pro Mixed Doubles match coming up next. Don't go anywhere right after this.
Go again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear, and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep, and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again, and again.
Ben Johns, and I'm here to tell you why the pros prefer the Franklin X40 Pickleball. I really like the durability. It's pretty rare that I crack one of these. I really like the balance in the ball. I really love this ball because of the color. The visibility at any time during the day is always extremely easy to see, so I think it's not just for the players, it's also a great spectator ball.
I'm so ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about Next Gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
Welcome back, everyone, to the APP Boca Raton Masters Tournament here at the Reef Tennis and Pickleball Center. We have a senior pro semifinal matchup here in our mixed doubles division. We have Eva Welsher and Scott Moore taking on Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson. Gonzalez and Robertson taking down taking down Jana Spano and Rusty Sobek in their quarterfinal matchup in 3 games, 8-11, 11-3, 11-4, while Eva Welsher and Scott Moore had to take down Christy Domaraki and Scott Tingley in their quarterfinal matchup, 11-4, 11-5. So again, this is a semifinal matchup, 2 out of 3 games. And I am going to let the court mics do the talking here for just a couple minutes, as I have not eaten yet today, so I'm going to take a quick little lunch break and be back with you when I return. But looks like we have Gonzalez and Robertson going to start on the near end. Moore and Welsher will be on the far end. Kicking off game 1 here shortly, and I will be back with you momentarily.
We got a senior pro doubles match, mixed doubles. We got Erica, we got Todd, we got Eva, we got Scott. We'll play to 11. The score is 0-0-2. Side up. Second server. 0-0-2.
Great attention, gentlemen. We have a medal presentation for matches continued from yesterday. Men's singles 4-5, 60+. Congratulations to F.B. Wilder for the bronze medal. The gold medal to the Pickleball dude Spicer. The silver medal to the Pickleball dude Spicer, and the gold medal to David Freeman.
Second server. No!
All right, game one going to Eva Welsher and Scott Moore, 11-1. I have finished my delicious lunch, so we'll take a short break here and return with game number 2 in this Senior Pro Mixed Doubles semifinal match right after this.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.
New People Pickleball.
Have 2 timeouts each in this game. Okay, guys, game 2. We're playing to
Welcome back, everyone. This is a Senior Pro Mixed Doubles semifinal match. Lauren McLaughlin here. Ooh, for lunch I had a lovely chicken kebab from one of our lovely food vendors here. We have Scott Moore and Eva Welsher on the near end here for game number 2. Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson on the far end. Welsher and Moore dominating in game 1 of the semifinal match, 11-1. Let's see if they can keep the momentum rolling. Nice short return there from Eva Welsher, and Gonzalez and Robertson take advantage, go on the offensive. Looks like Todd Robertson with a little one-handed spin serve of his own. Being very aggressive there. All right, that ball does sail along, but hit Eva Welsher on the way out. And we have just heard that because we are going to that ESPN Plus stream at 5 p.m. Eastern, this court has a hard stop deadline of 4:45 Eastern time. So our players are officially on the clock now to try and get this match finished in the next 23 minutes. Oh, Scott Moore tells Eva Welsher to hit that ball because it's dropping in, but unfortunately she was a couple feet too short. Couldn't get a paddle on it. 3-1-2. Oh, little net clip there and a fist pump from Erica Gonzalez. She will take it. Another really short return. Gonzalez goes right at Scott Moore, but he handles it and now throws up a beautiful lob into that back corner cross court. The ideal lob situation is to throw up that lob from the kitchen line, cross court over your opponent's non-dominant hand. Scott Moore being very aggressive here. Beautiful shot there from Gonzalez as Scott Moore stares that ball down on the sideline as it stays in. Nice hands there by Todd Robertson. Gonzalez and Robertson certainly, I'm sure, had a conversation going into this second game about some adjustments they needed to make. Looks like they have done just that here. Now out in front by 2 over Eva Wilshire and Scott Moore. Moore make a tiny dent, getting within 1 now, but Gonzalez and Robertson get their side out. Oh, that ball was going out, but Robertson plays it as Gonzalez tries to call him off of it, but luckily hit a winner. Robertson coming over in front of Gonzalez to take that ball, leaves a little short though. It's going to go just wide, and Wilshire and Moore are #1 seeded team. Struggling a little bit here in game 2 to execute how they did in game 1, but our #12 seeded team, Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson, playing very well this second game and really forcing these errors out of Wilshire and Moore. And we're going to have a timeout as a result. Up 4, and we'll have the serve when we continue out of this timeout. Again, this is a semifinal match. Both of these teams looking to get a place in the winner bracket final. Again, at 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Regardless of where we are at in this matchup, we will be cutting our stream. So apologize ahead of time if this match has not concluded yet. We have a hard stop deadline to be able to switch over to ESPN Plus. Definitely make sure and join us as we do that on championship court number 1, where we will go through our winner bracket final matches for our Open Pro divisions and then have our medal matches here in the Senior Pro mixed doubles. Certainly worth the few dollars a month that ESPN Plus costs. If you are a pickleball lover and want to see all of the action through the end of the day, essentially the cost of one Starbucks drink if you're a Starbucks lover. Scott Moore pulling that with his backhand right into the body of Erica Gonzalez, catching her off guard. Good spot by Moore, puts that ball in a really awkward spot right on the right shoulder of Erica Gonzalez. Tries to get up that forehand, but really handcuffed her on that side, forcing that ball to be hit wide. And now Welsher and Moore gaining a little momentum here after that timeout, and a timeout on the other side now for Gonzalez and Robertson, as Welsher and Moore are within 1 of tying it up here. Looking to close out this match in 2 games. Welsher and Moore very dominant in game 1. Starting to pick up a little steam here. Hoping to avoid that game 3 tiebreaker match and head to the winner bracket final free and clear. Our other semifinal matchup here in our Senior Pro mixed doubles division is Natalie Bagby and Dave Weinbach taking on Dan Granat and Angela Simon. So winner of this will play the winner of that matchup. Good timeout there for Gonzalez and Robertson. Come out very aggressive and get that side out. Maintain that 1-point lead. Welsher mixes it up a little with a loft serve. Little impatience there from Scott Moore after good resets from Welsher. Himself to stay in that rally after Erica Gonzalez tried to get into that hands battle. And we have a second and final timeout here for Eva Welsher and Scott Moore, as Todd Robertson and Erica Gonzalez are feeling it here a little bit, getting a couple errors out of Welsher the last 2 exchanges, and she is a fiery player. You can definitely tell she is not happy with those errors that she has made. taking this time out to try and get their heads back in the game here. They need to execute these shots because they have the right shots. Just making those errors, but again, Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson are playing really well, putting a lot of pressure on them, forcing them to try and play perfect. And they're really forcing those errors out of Wilshire and Moore. Let's see if they can keep that pressure on here coming out of this timeout up 9-6-1. Serve right on that baseline. And a double fist pump between Gonzalez and Robertson there, as they have game point here now, looking to force that third game tiebreaker here in our semifinal match in our senior pro mixed doubles division. And Gonzalez goes for the winner. Gives it a little short. Nice resets from. Oh, wow. Nice rally there. Good resets from Welsher, and then throws up a lob, forcing Gonzalez and Robertson back to that baseline to start playing defense, which they do beautifully for a couple shots before Scott Moore finally gets an overhead he can put an angle on. And they fend off this game point. Welsher gets caught in that transition zone, had not come up fully to that kitchen line. Quick side out. Two more opportunities here for Gonzalez and Robertson to get to that third game tiebreaker. Nice drop volley there from Moore, keeping it out of the reach of Erica Gonzalez. Third game point opportunity. These two ladies, you can just hear them on the court mics. Very reminiscent of tennis. But again, fend off another couple game points, but Welsher and Moore struggling once they get that side out to convert that into points here. Welsher again, very successful on that cross-court lob she's throwing up. A little bit closer there, but again, they'll have to fend off two more game points if they don't want to go to that game 3 tiebreaker. Moore and Welsher mixing it up a little bit on their stack. Putting the ladies head to head. Oh, and they finally get it done on the 5th opportunity. So Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson forcing a third game here in our semifinal matchup in our Senior Pro Mixed Doubles Division. We'll take a short break and be back for, I sadly think, part of Game 3. But hopefully we'll get in as much as we can. Back right after this.
I will dig deep.
I will crush this game.
Athletes know nutrition drives performance.
I will not slow down.
Superior Lab supplements help you power up and recover faster.
I will never surrender.
Superior Labs is a proud sponsor of USA Pickleball.
Welcome back. Game 3 underway here. Scott Moore and Eva Welcher on the far end. Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson on the near end. Welcher and Moore dominating in Game 1 of this semifinal match, 11-1. But Gonzalez and Robertson make the needed adjustments in Game 2. Come out on top, 11-7. And nice little drop there from Welcher. Again, we have a hard stop at 4:45 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 10 minutes from now. So we most likely will not be able to bring you the conclusion of this match, which we apologize profusely for. If, however, this game for some reason gets going and is moving quickly, we'll certainly try and extend it a little bit if it's nearing the end of this third game. Oh, nice get from Scott Moore. Oh, Robertson tries to throw up a lob over the very tall Scott Moore and pays the price. I do appreciate that our referee for this match is doing a very Michelle Esquivel-esque side out over there. If you can hear him, he's basically saying side out, which is very Michelle Esquivel, which I appreciate. (1-1-2) here in Game 3. Our teams will switch ends at 6. Little miss hit there from Gonzalez. Catches, I think, the side of her paddle. Gonzalez gets pushed back off that kitchen line with each reset attempt. And we're going to have a timeout here from Gonzalez and Robertson as Welsher and Moore rolling here to start game 3. Again, looking to get to that 6th point, trigger the end change. All right, back from this timeout, Welsher and Moore cruising a little bit. Nice job from Eva Welsher. Getting up there, taking that ball out of the air, forcing that pop-up that Scott Moore can put it away, and they do indeed get to 6 points first. So we'll have the end change here in our 3rd game. Eva Welsher and Scott Moore will finish out this match on the near end of the court, while Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson will finish on the far end. Again, this is a semifinal match. Both our teams looking to get into the winner bracket final, and Erica Gonzalez definitely walking a little gingerly. You can see that left knee she has taped up. You can see definitely stepping a little gingerly on that left leg right now. Trying to stay loose, though, not let it stiffen up. We'll see. Definitely seeing the Eva Welsher and Scott Moore we saw in game 1 coming out here. Robertson just trying to make something happen here as they can kind of feel, I imagine, this match slipping away a little here. Goes for that backhand Burt over in front of Gonzalez. Puts that in the net, though. 8-1-2. Oh, and another lob from Welsher. Keeps it in. Scott Moore with that long wingspan reaches into that kitchen, is able to take that ball out of the air, get a good angle, and they are cruising here. We may indeed slip in this match under the wire as time ticks away. Really nicely placed there from Scott Moore. This match a perfect example of how quickly momentum can swing in pickleball. Match point here for Eva Welsher and Scott Moore, and they made sure to bring the conclusion of this match to you guys at home before we ran out of time. So an interesting 11-1, 7-11, 11-1. Eva Welsher and Scott Moore come out on top, but a excellent effort from Erica Gonzalez and Todd Robertson. They'll drop to our consolation bracket, where they'll have a few matches they need to battle through in order to make it back to that bronze medal match. But Scott Moore and Eva Welsher head to the winner bracket final, where again they will take on the winner of our other semifinal match, which is Natalie Bagby and Dave Weinbach versus Angela Simon and Dan Granat. So again, Lauren McLaughlin here on championship court number 2 at the APP Boca Raton Masters. We are signing off for the day here on championship court number 2, but championship court number 1 still up and running, I believe, through the conclusion of the men's pro doubles match that's going on right now. And then we'll be switching over to ESPN Plus for the remainder of our day. Make sure to join us and sign up for that ESPN Plus subscription if you haven't already. I think it is more than worth it. So we will hopefully see you over there. Again, signing off for the day. Thank you so much for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow with our pro men's and women's doubles. Senior pro men's and women's doubles and our pro mixed doubles. We'll be back with 2 court streaming again tomorrow. Lauren McLaughlin signing off for the day. See you over on championship court number 1.
Consumer Cellular has the best customer service.
They care about the customer.
The best price with the best quality.
The prices, the coverage.
The coverage is great.
It was the same, if not better.
Consumer Cellular provides the exact same premium coverage as the nation's leading carriers for half the cost. Switch to Consumer Cellular and get talk, text, and data starting at just $20 a month.
It's like 4 scoops of ice cream for the price of 1.
Switch today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call or go online.